Welcome back, football fam. It's time for the Week 13 Big 12 Roundup. We're going to go through a couple of these games, tell you the scores, some highlights, some things that happened in the Big 12 this week, and a week ahead of Week 14 as the conference closed out the regular season. Let's jump right into this thing, man. Let's look at the matchup between Kansas State at Utah. Crazy game, a lot of back and forth. Big second quarter by the Wildcats in this one. Let's go through a couple of these stats. Avery Johnson, 12 for 23, 102 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception, but he had 12 carries for 72 yards and a touchdown.
Mm-hmm.
Joe Jackson had himself a career day. I think he broke a Big 12 rushing record. I know he broke a Kansas State rushing record, but 24 carries, 293 yards, 3 touchdowns. And Antonio Martin chipped in as well with 5 carries, 89 yards and a touchdown. I guess the defensive line didn't show up today. But Devin Dampier had himself a game as well. He actually wins this duel against Avery Johnson, 51-47. He was 18 for 33, 259 yards, 2 touchdowns. He had 14 carries for 94 yards and 2 touchdowns as well. And Wayshawn Parker carried the ball 19 times for 100 yards. This game came down to the last minute in the fourth quarter, and it was crucial turnover by Kansas State that got the ball back to Utah for them to get down there to win the game.
Avery Johnson interception.
Huh?
I said that Avery Johnson interception. He should have just ran it.
Yeah, I didn't want to say it. That's my boy.
I know. I'm going to say it.
That's my boy. Shout out to Avery Johnson.
I'm going to say it. Don't worry.
He played great ball, man. Great ball today. Both quarterbacks played great, man. Devin and Pierre, not talked about enough.
All right.
Look out for both of these guys next year, man. I think hopefully they both stay at their respective schools. I think Devin and Pierre would definitely stay at Utah.
Yeah, they both
kind of up in there.
They both staying. Kansas.
I would not be surprised.
Avery Johnson is Kansas State. He's staying.
Yeah, I think he probably will too. But I would not be surprised if money came that man's direction because he is a money style quarterback. He money, man.
Yeah.
He can make some plays.
Yeah.
Somebody gonna throw that bag at him. But in my opinion, Utah's the most talented team in the Big 12. But do they deserve to be ranked over a Utah, a Miami, a Texas, and a Michigan? Like, would you put them in over any of those teams?
I will put them in over Michigan. I would put them in over. Is Texas? Is Texas in it, or are they just like? Well, they're out of it now because they lost to Georgia.
I don't think they. If they beat Texas A&M, they right back in.
Wow. Okay. Well, I would put them in over Texas if that's the case. I would put them in over Oklahoma. I know that's hard for you to say for me to say to you because you love Oklahoma, but I would put them in over Oklahoma as well.
I don't know, man. I mean, Utah lost to teams like they lost to BYU, so that's why BYU's ahead of them.
I know. Yeah.
I think that they lost to Texas Tech. I mean, I don't.
They lost to 2 best teams in the conference, so it's like.
Yeah, I mean, I think they had the most talent in the Big 12. I can say that, but I don't think they would deserve to get. I don't think they deserve to get in the playoffs.
I mean,
I think the games they needed to win, they didn't do.
Right.
So, but they still in this thing, man. They can still get in there. Like, if you line Utah up right now against Miami, who do you think wins that game?
I don't want to give the edge to Miami just because they have the better quarterback. Because Carson Beck is better than Dampier, and I think I like the receivers more in Miami as well. But does Utah play defense? Because I can't really tell these last couple of weeks.
I promise you they do, man. I don't know what happened, man. They got one of the best pass rushers in the nation, John Parker. So, I don't know what happened there.
So I was like, because these last couple weeks, they really ain't played defense well. So I'm like, dang, that's going to hurt them.
Well, actually, so you say Utah beats Miami. You think they beat Georgia Tech?
I said I give Miami the slight edge.
Oh, you give Miami the edge. So that's what I meant to say. So does Utah beat Georgia Tech then?
Oh, Utah's dominating Georgia Tech because Georgia Tech can't stop nobody.
So is Utah beating? You say you was like Utah beating Texas?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay, so they beating Texas too. So is Utah beating the USC?
No,
No.
I don't think so. Because if they play like this, no, they're not beating. If defense play like this, they're not beating USC.
I just think Kansas State offense is just like legit. So I don't think this is a microcosm of their defense.
I mean, they're good, but I don't think they're 47 points good. That's a lot of points, man.
Yeah, Utah got a good defense, man. I don't really know what happened. Oh wait, sorry. I'm trying to see how good you think this team is. So you think USC is better? So you think? I guess you would say this team beats a Michigan.
Yeah, they beat Michigan. Yes.
And how about Oregon? Last one, they beat Oregon.
No.
No. Okay. So you got to like probably right outside the top 10.
Yeah, they're like between 12 and 15, maybe.
So they're correctly ranked then.
Yeah, I mean, I think so. They've proven it. Like I said, the only two losses are to teams above them, so you can't put them really any lower.
Speaking of one of those teams that is above Utah, let's talk about the BYU Cougars. They took on Cincinnati on the road. And, man, Bear Buckmeyer had himself a day. Well, had himself a pretty decent day. 15 for 25, 127 yards. He had 13 carries for 46 yards and a touchdown. But it was L.J. Martin who stole the day. He had 32 carries, 222 yards. Everybody's running the ball in the Big 12 this week. He had 2 touchdowns and 3 catches as well for 44 yards. Had himself a good game. He increased his draft stock. Brandon Sorby for Cincinnati, pretty solid day. 25 for 38, 300 yards, 2 touchdowns, and interception. He also ran the ball 8 times for 38 yards. More on L.J. Martin's day. That's the most yards by a BYU running back since 2021. Can you guess the running back who did it?
BYU 2021. It was a running back?
Yep.
I can't think of his name. Who was it?
Tyler Algier ran for 266 against Virginia.
He went to BYU?
Yep.
I thought he went to like Wake or something. Oh my goodness. And it was against Virginia?
He was a transfer. He was at Wake at one point.
Okay, that's what I thought. I was like, I know this man went to Wake.
This was the Bearcats. This was their 3rd straight loss. What'd you say?
I was like, we know who Tyler Algier is though, so that does not surprise me.
I wanted to see how you felt about that. I know you do not like him carrying the ball in Atlanta.
I do not. He needs his own team. They can't have both them guys back there. It's too much.
This was the Bearcats' 3rd straight loss. Also, Brandon Sorby, 4 interceptions in the last 3 games. That's unlike him. He's gotten on and takes care of the ball. BYU still has not clinched a Big 12 title game berth. That's surprising. I thought they locked the other thing up, but it's apparently Utah can still get in there. Cincinnati 7-4. Season kind of fell apart for them. 7-1 has playoff talk going on. Things crumbled. Ask you something.
What's up?
Let's line them up again. With Cincinnati. Cincinnati versus Missouri. Who wins? Right now, current teams.
Current team Cincinnati because I don't think Bo was healthy.
Yeah, Bo's out, so they had to play Matt Zollers.
Bo played last week. Bo played Saturday.
Oh wow!
I know. That's why I said I thought he broke his femur or something.
I've been watching SEC football. It was on the bye week, you know.
Yeah, but
no. I'm surprised at that. That's crazy. You sure about that?
I will look. We got the screenshot on. I'll look it up right now. Bo played last week. I promise you. I was shocked too because I really thought the man broke his femur or something.
Damn. Okay.
20 for 36, 231, 2 interceptions, and sacked 4 times.
I can tell by his play, he wasn't healthy.
He was not healthy.
Interesting.
So
well, yeah, one of the only teams they played another team. You know, they played a pretty solid team. So
Yeah, well,
they played Oklahoma.
they barely lost, so he played decent. But like we said, Oklahoma's defense is good. But back to Cincinnati, I think Cincinnati wins though because, like I said, I don't think he's healthy. And Amon Hardy, I don't know what happened.
Oklahoma good at stopping the run. So
that's true.
Trying to see what you. So do they beat Louisville?
Yeah.
Another 7. Okay. How about SMU?
Because we know Louisville's not healthy, so yeah, they definitely beat Louisville, and they do not beat SMU.
Okay, I kind of think I know what you got them at. So probably somewhere bottom of the top 25.
Yeah,
probably at 25.
I don't think they're ranked in my opinion. Cincinnati, I don't think they should be ranked.
I don't think they should be ranked either. How about this? They think they beat a Clemson right now?
Clemson right now? No, they don't. Because if Martin ran for 222 on him, I think Randall runs for 250 on him. Because that boy Randall is a beast. I mean, he's a beast.
Yeah, I mean, man, Cincinnati, man, I don't know what happened with those guys. They just fell apart. Another team that kind of fell apart. Well, not even gonna say they fell apart. They just couldn't get it going this year.
I think they fell apart because they started playing better competition.
Got exposed a little bit.
Exactly. I think their last win was Iowa State, but we know what Iowa State is because they ain't got nobody. So
Iowa State did. I think didn't they pick up the victory this weekend?
They beat Baylor, I believe. Not Baylor. They beat a better team. Oh damn! I can't even think of it right now. Back to the scores, man. That's why we do this. We give the right information.
They beat Kansas.
So, I mean, we know what Kansas is, so they should have got that win. They should have beat Kansas.
They pulled that one out. TCU also had a tough matchup. They won 17-14, but they got out of there with a win over Houston. That was nice. Baylor.
You talking about falling apart? Huh? Houston fell apart. That's the team that fell apart.
That's the team's falling apart. They all I've been talking about all year how this Houston team I didn't know what they were. Then I started believing them. As soon as I started believing, they fell out of there. And TCU, man, the team just keeps on fighting. 7-4, pretty good. They end the season 8-4, so solid season for them. But Baylor, last team we're gonna talk about right here, they won a matchup against Arizona, 41-17. I mean, they lost to Arizona. Excuse me, y'all. 41-17. Shout out to Arizona quarterback Noah Fatu. I think he's the leading passer right now in Arizona school history. And he's just a junior, so get him props on that. He's gonna be a guy to look out for next year in this conference. I also like to say that I'm working on the BIG12 QB ranking video, power ranking. This is my favorite conference as far as quarterback play goes. They're the deepest conference in the country. The quarterbacks, I think, 1 through 12. No conference is touching them. I stand on that.
1 through 12?
And Noah, 1 through 12. And Noah is a guy that got ranked pretty highly in his conference as far as QB play goes. I think he's a top 5 Big 12 quarterback, maybe even top 3. I will be dropping that video sometime this week. Pretty even game throughout the first 3 quarters. It was 21-17 with an edge for Arizona, but the fourth quarter, Arizona just exploded for 20 points behind 2 rushing touchdowns and a pick 6 return. Like I said, Noah, he had 14 for 24, 183 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. He had 8 carries, 33 yards. Chris Hudson had 9 catches for 133 yards and a touchdown. And Kendrick Risano, 13 carries, 46 yards, 3 touchdowns. He had a big fourth quarter for those guys. Arizona 8-3, I believe. Also.
Yeah, Arizona is 8-3. Yes.
Can we get a Wildcats some love?
I mean, they've been playing. They've been playing good. I gotta look and see here. There are 3 losses too, but I don't know if. I mean, obviously they're going bowling. But are they beating Utah, BYU, and Texas Tech?
I think they lost all three of those teams.
Well,
no, lost two of them.
Well, we got our answer.
But are they the best of the second tier teams in the conference?
Record wise, yes, but I still want to give a nod to Iowa State though, because they might have the best quarterback in the conference. The way we talk about them.
Yeah, they possibly do. But I just think this Arizona team probably beats Iowa State.
They probably do off talent alone. So yeah.
I think it's between them and TCU basically. Who's probably the fourth best team in the conference right now.
So TCU beat Cincinnati?
I think TCU beat Cincinnati.
I think so too.
Yeah, I think so. And he's third all time in Arizona passing history. He's in yardage and first in passing touchdowns. Let me be clear. With
you got T-Mac. You better be first in passing touchdowns.
He has 8,632 yards on his career, 69 touchdowns, 23 interceptions. Only 5 interceptions this year, though. So
that's good. That's real good.
Put some respect on that man's name. He legit. I think Arizona beats Houston, Arizona State. Yeah, I think he beats those two teams.
I don't know what they beat. I don't know what they beat Arizona State, man. Sims is balling.
Well, we find out this weekend.
We do. I like Sims a lot, man. I think I'm not gonna lie to you. I think Sims might be Kenny Dillingham's boy now.
Okay, you said that the other day. I think you did. Look at this conference. Look how talented this conference is, man. Shout out to the Big 12. Look at those standards.
Well, let's stop it at Iowa State. We don't want to look at the rest of them. So let me scroll up a little bit. There you
go. But TCU was under Iowa State and they got the same record, so you can't leave them out. Kansas State just been solid, you know. I mean, look at this. Look at that. Okay.
Here we go.
Wait. Hold on up.
All right. I want to see what UCF was because I've been talking about them a little bit, but they kind of let me down right now. So let's go back up.
We'll probably stop at let's stop at
we're gonna stop at Iowa State.
We'll stop right there. But look at that conference, man. Why does this conference only have one team in the playoffs?
I thought
it's not fair.
I thought it was 2.
It's 1 right now.
Well, yeah. Put BYU in, lose or not. If their only loss is to Texas Tech twice, you gotta put BYU in. You just got to.
I mean, I wouldn't rule out them beating Texas Tech.
I think they beat them the second time, but if they lose to them again, I think you still gotta put them in though. Especially if they're weighing their losses more. So.
Yeah, Big 12 not getting enough respect. Just touching on Arizona again. Does Arizona beat USC?
No.
Okay. Do they beat Virginia?
Yes.
Okay. Do they beat Tennessee?
Tennessee?
Yeah.
No.
That's
just because I have so much faith in the Tennessee offense. But I don't have faith in Josh Heupel because we talk about coaches who haven't done anything. I know you said he's like one to turn that program around, but he has not done anything since he's been there, in my opinion. But I still think
winningest coach in history.
I get that, but we want playoffs, man. We need playoffs and championships, and he ain't got none.
Okay. Well, I guess you said they beat Tennessee. I guess you assume Arizona also beats Vanderbilt.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay. Why are all those teams ranked ahead of them then?
Because we ain't on the committee. That's why.
Yeah, I think call me crazy, but I think this Arizona team should be ranked somewhere around where Miami's ranked. I mean, maybe I'm just bullish on this team, but
where's Miami ranked at?
Miami's 13th. I think Arizona should be like in that 13 to 16 range.
I was gonna say like 13 to 17, 18.
So I think they should be ranked.
I don't think,
especially if they win the upcoming weekend.
But I also don't think Vanderbilt should be ranked or Tennessee should be ranked. So, I mean, even though I do think Tennessee beats them.
No one.
but Vanderbilt should not be ranked. But
Vanderbilt 0 ranked wins this year. I think 1 win against the top 40 team. So Vanderbilt definitely should not be ranked. Tennessee should not be ranked.
Arizona will be ranked though because Houston did lose, so they should be ranked at the end of the week.
We'll see, man. I don't know, man. I mean, Houston was 23. That might not be enough to get them in there. Big 12, most exciting conference this year in football. Bear, it wasn't even close. Bear Buckmeyer, must see TV.
As a freshman.
As a freshman, yeah. Other guys you need to have your eyes on. You need to be watching Brandon Sorsby at Cincinnati. He's pretty good. Devin Dampier, Jalen Daniels, Morton out there at Texas Tech. Can't forget about him. Josh Hoover, probably best quarterback in the conference. Rocco Beck, can't keep my boy out. Rocco Beck, not talked about enough. Sawyer Robinson, just so much talent, man. So much talent.
And listen, Kansas State, they got two of the best linebackers in the country. We don't talk about that either. Those Kansas State linebackers, they're all over the field. And then Jacob Rodriguez should be in consideration for the Heisman.
Oh, for Texas Tech, yeah, man, dude's awesome.
Yeah.
He looks like Mighty Mouse out there, man. I don't know what his measurables is.
He's everywhere, man.
He's all over the field, man.
They should talk about him how they talk about Reese at Ohio State, man. I might lean towards Rodriguez just because he's a little bigger, but
I don't know nobody. No. Reese pretty damn good.
I think he should be talked about like they talk about Reese.
Oh, okay, yeah. I feel you on that, man. Shout out to Jacob Rodriguez, man. Shout out to Texas Tech. We didn't talk about them this week. We're going to talk about them now because this weekend they got a pretty good game. Let's talk about next week's games coming up, y'all. I lost track of my stuff.
Yeah, we got Utah versus Kansas, man, next week. Then we got Arizona versus Arizona State. That's going to be the game probably to watch right there.
Yes, sir. Colorado, can they get a win? Or is Kansas State going to finish them off and go bowling?
I said if Kansas State goes bowling, this will be the game they win right here. I said this.
You said this is the game they're going to win to go bowling.
So
how's your DNC? On a scale of 1 to 10, how hot is DNC?
It's not hot because this year been such an anomaly for him, man. All the sickness and surgeries and all that. He's been distracted. But I think they come in next year. If they come in next year the same way, I think his seat's very hot.
Want to talk about them putting a walk-on running back in to run the ball?
Yeah, man. Marshall Faulk lived on the sidelines because Deion wanted to put a spark on the team, so he put in a walk-on receiver to play running back to take the snap, take the carry, fumbled it without being touched, changed momentum of the game, man. And hence they lost 42-17 against Arizona State. So you're the coach. You gotta take responsibility for it.
Yeah. Shout out to Deion Sanders. Shout out to the Buffaloes. Y'all should be better next year. I expect y'all to be better.
They got a quarterback.
Definitely got a quarterback, man. Juju is not one to be messed with. He is ready to play. Texas Tech taking on West Virginia. They going over to West Virginia playing in the backyard there. West Virginia, man, probably one of the best 4-7 teams in the country. They just quarterback play messed them up. A lot of quarterback injuries. I think they played 4 different guys at QB this year. So this is not a team to look past. If on Texas Tech, you have to win this game. You gotta try to win it impressively as that, because you want to keep that number 5 seed. Right now, you're hosting the game, and you want to stay right there. If not, even move up if you blow these guys out if you can. So,
I mean,
maybe
I don't think they can move up because if Georgia beats the brakes off Georgia Tech, they ain't moving up.
This is true. Cincinnati TCU, man, a matchup to see who could possibly be the best team in the second tier of this conference. I would favor TCU in that one, but that's going to be a good game. You should guys watch those QBs in that one. Man, just BYU just can they close this thing out 11-1?
This UCF team is better than their record says, man. They got a good quarterback. This could be a game BYU could potentially get upset if they're not careful.
Yeah, Central Florida going cross country though. Y'all know how I feel about that, so could be a little tough.
Because I like the Central Florida defense.
I like Central Florida as a team, man. Just ball hasn't bounced in their favor this year, but
Is this Scott Frost's first year there?
no,
This is second
not.
year?
I can't think off top how many years he's been there, but
Okay.
he ain't been there too long.
Okay, because they were awful last year, but because they had KJ Jefferson, RJ Harvey, and Boone running the backfield. So I don't know why the record was so bad. So he's kind of they got Montgomery still back there. So hopefully they can get the ball running this week.
Hopefully so, man. Hopefully so, man. I like those guys. Iowa State, and all the problems they had this year, they're looking at they had a 3-game losing streak in the middle of the season. They could possibly end the season at 8-4. They got Oklahoma State, probably the most sure thing on the schedule for them. Oklahoma State just been god awful. Iowa State 14, 2 touchdown favorites in that one. I think Iowa State and Texas Tech are the 2 teams you might want to watch, see if those can blow some teams out and put a stamp on the season. So, yeah, can't wait, man. But this Arizona State game, it's must-see TV as well. It's a lot of good games in the Big 12 this week, the end of the season.
Does Kansas beat Utah? Is there a chance Kansas can beat Utah?
I don't think so.
This could potentially be Jalen Daniels' last game.
It is Jalen Daniels' last game at Kansas, in
That's
my
what I'm
opinion.
saying. So if they don't win, they ain't going bowling. So if they win, he's going bowling.
He might not play in the bowl game. He might just get ready for the draft.
Yeah, I think he should play in the bowl game.
I think he should focus on the draft. What kind of bowl game you gonna get at 6-6? So, I don't know. Y'all tell us what y'all think, man. So there you have it, man. Do y'all think Kansas can pull this upset over Utah? Do y'all think if they win this game, does Jalen Daniels play in the bowl game? See, who y'all favoring Arizona versus Arizona State game? Is Jeff Sims going to outplay Noah for 2? Y'all let us know.
I think so.
Houston versus Baylor. Who do you guys favor in that game? Going to be a good matchup right there. Iowa State. How big do they actually win this game? Who wins by more points, Iowa State or Texas Tech? Y'all let us know. And Cincinnati, TCU. You guys can watch that one. Tell us what you think. Who do y'all think the best quarterback in the Big 12? Is this the best conference at quarterback play? Y'all let us know. Who should be on the hot seat as far as coaches go in the Big 12? Deion Sanders. I don't know. Cal Whittingham, he's been in Utah forever. They haven't won a national championship, but they're constantly pretty good schedule. Pretty good record. I don't know. Y'all let us know what you think. How many teams in the Big 12 going in the college football playoff? I say 2, but I think we're only going to get 1. Y'all let us know what you think. We out.